Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital Thursday, February 13th update, Ava's hot secret Nina spills to Sonny. General Hospital GH spoilers update for Thursday, February 13th, reveals that Ava Jerome Mora West will keep a hot secret while Elizabeth Baldwin Rebecca Herbst faces a Jason Morgan Steve Burton interrogation. Nina Reeves Cynthia Watrous will also spill her opinion to Sonny Corinthos Maurice Bernard, so there'll be a lot happening all over Port Charles. Following Ava and Rick Lansing's Rick Hurst hookup, it looks like he'll drop hints about keeping their involvement under wraps. Ava will be taken aback over Rick's desire for secrecy, but Rick may think it's the right call since he's still her lawyer. Over with Nina, she'll share how she feels and give Sonny something to think about. Nina might echo Natalia Ramirez's Eva LaRue idea about a custody compromise being the right solution for Avery Corinthos Ava and Grace Scarla. Sonny will also know it'd be a good thing for his stress level, which obviously needs to be lowered as he works to protect his heart. Jason will give Sonny plenty of support following his doctor's appointment and will be willing to pitch in however he can. Sonny will return to some chaos due to the latest Cyrus Renault Jeff Kober developments and some upcoming news about Jen Sidwell's Carlo Rhoda growing threat as well. Other GH spoilers say Harrison Chase Josh Swickard will put Elizabeth through a tough grilling session. Liz was present when Jason threatened Cyrus' life at Charlie's pub, but will she admit that when Chase asks there's a good chance Elizabeth will cover for Jason a bit and perhaps pretend she was too far away to hear the details? Once Rick catches up with Liz, she'll try to put his mind at ease. Despite Rick's lingering fears about Cyrus, Elizabeth may promise to keep her guard up. Chase will also confess something on Thursday's GH episode, so we'll see if it relates to the Cyrus investigation or perhaps info that's more personal. It's possible Chase will open up to someone about the fact that he can't get Brooklyn Quartermain Amanda Sutton pregnant. As for Dante Falconeri Dominic Zamprogna, he'll face Anna Devane's Finola Hughes' fierce warning. Anna will order Dante to butt out immediately if he still wants to return as a detective when his week of leave's over. Next, Molly Lansing Davis Kristen Vaganos will hold someone responsible when disaster strikes. Since we know Molly and Cody Bell Josh Kelly have a tense encounter ahead, he may be the one who ends up on her bad side. Cody will eventually apologize, so he might find a way to make things up to Molly after they land in a tight spot together. If Sasha Gilmore Corbin Sophia Matson spies Molly and Cody connecting, that could give her a shock. A curveball is indeed coming up for Sasha according to General Hospital spoilers, so stay tuned for updates on what's in store. Finally, Christina Corinthos Davis Kate Mansi will confide in Alexis Davis Nancy Lee Gran, which should involve some fears about Danny Morgan Asher Antonazan following his Cyrus face-off. Once Alexis finds out about Jason's ominous declaration, our predictions hint that she'll summon him and warn against taking fatal Cyrus action. Port Charles was anything but calm today, as secrets threatened to boil over and alliances shifted in unexpected ways. Ava's hot secret: the truth she can't hide. Ava Jerome Mora West has never been one to back down from a fight, but tonight, she found herself tangled in a web of deceit that even she couldn't control. Hidden away in a dimly lit gallery backroom, Ava paced restlessly, clutching a phone in her hand. The message on the screen made her blood run cold. It was from an unknown number, but the words were all too clear: tell anyone, and you lose everything. Ever since Nicholas Cassadine Marcus Coloma had disappeared for the second time in as many months, rumors swirled about where he had gone and why. But Ava knew the truth. He wasn't just missing, he was hiding. And worse, she was keeping a dangerous secret about his whereabouts. Despite her sharp instincts, Ava was rattled. Someone knew what she was hiding, and they were watching her closely. She needed a plan. But for once, she had no idea who to trust. Nina's confession. Sonny learns the truth. Meanwhile, across town, Nina Reeves' Cynthia Watrous was a bundle of nerves as she sat opposite Sonny Corinthos Maurice Bernard at Potsalos. The weight of what she knew pressed down on her, and she couldn't keep it to herself any longer. "Sonny, I have to tell you something," she blurted out, gripping her wine glass so tightly she feared it would shatter. Sonny, ever the master of reading between the lines, leaned forward. "Go on." "It's about Ava," Nina said, lowering her voice. "She's hiding something. Something big. And I think it has to do with Nicholas." Sonny's face darkened. He had no love for Nicholas, but Ava's involvement in any sort of shady dealings never boded well. "What do you mean hiding what?" Nina hesitated. She had overheard Ava's cryptic phone call earlier that day, and though the details were scarce, she had pieced together enough to know that Ava was in over her head. "She's scared," Nina admitted. "And Ava Jerome doesn't scare easily." Sonny's jaw tightened. If Ava was mixed up in something dangerous, it could be bad news for everyone. "I'll handle it," he promised. Carly and Drew's dangerous discovery. At the Metro Court, Carly Spencer Laura Wright found herself caught up in an entirely different kind of mystery. When Drew Kane Cameron Matheson showed up at her office with an intense look in his eyes, she knew something was wrong. "I found something," he said, dropping a manila folder on her desk. Carly picked it up hesitantly. Inside were pages of financial records, wire transfers, and an offshore account linked to none other than Valentine Cassadine James Patrick Stewart. "What is this?" she asked, eyes narrowing. "Proof," Drew replied. "Valentine is laundering money through ELQ. And if we don't stop him, he's going to take complete control." Carly's blood boiled. She had already lost too much in recent months. She wasn't about to let Valentine ruin ELQ, too. "What do we do?" she asked, already knowing the answer. "We fight," Drew said. Trina and Jocelyn, a friendship on the brink. Elsewhere in Port Charles, Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali and Jocelyn Jax Eden McCoy found themselves at odds. What started as a simple conversation at Kelly's quickly spiraled into an argument neither of them saw coming. "I can't believe you're defending him," Jocelyn snapped, pushing her iced coffee aside. Trina crossed her arms. "Spencer isn't the villain you think he is, Joss." Jocelyn rolled her eyes. "Are you serious? He's manipulated you, lied to you, and now he's running off to Europe with Esme again." Trina's jaw tightened. "You don't understand." "No," Jocelyn countered. "I think I understand perfectly. And I think you deserve better." Trina's eyes flashed with hurt, but she refused to back down. "Maybe I do. But that's for me to decide, not you." Their friendship had been unshakable for years, but tonight, something shifted. And neither of them was sure if they could ever go back to the way things were before. Valentine's next move: a war brewing. Back at the Cassadine estate, Valentine poured himself a glass of scotch, savoring the victory he had carefully orchestrated. With ELQ nearly under his control, all the pieces were falling into place. But he wasn't blind to the storm brewing on the horizon. Drew and Carly were formidable opponents, and he knew they wouldn't go down without a fight. "Let them come," Valentine murmured to himself, smirking as he raised his glass. "I always win in the end." The calm before the storm. As night fell over Port Charles, tensions ran high. Ava's secret was closer to being exposed than ever. Nina had put Sonny on high alert. Carly and Drew were preparing for war. Trina and Jocelyn's friendship hung by a thread. And Valentine, he was ready for battle. One thing was clear: by the time the sun rose again, nothing in Port Charles would ever be the same. That's your General Hospital update for Thursday, February 13th. Drama, secrets, and betrayals are all in play. What do you think will happen next?